Sawadee krap and Salaam Alaikum wa Rahmatullah wa Barakatuhu. My name is Imtiaz Muqbil. I am the Executive Editor of Travel Impact Newswire based in Bangkok. This special report today will focus on the just announced improvement in relations between Thailand and Saudi Arabia and the huge benefits set to accrue for the peoples of both countries as well as the regions and the world at large. The pursuit of enlightenment by addressing the causes of suffering is a core precept of Buddhism. So too in Islam. In a world so full of darkness as it is today, the return to normalcy in relations between Buddhist Thailand and Islamic Saudi Arabia is truly a historic breakthrough, as mentioned in the official communique today. However, to truly appreciate the significance, value, and long-term benefits, it is important to take a look at the history of one of the worst self-inflicted crises to have hit Thailand and specifically its travel and tourism sector. This chart speaks for itself. Over the years, Thailand has confronted many crises such as a tsunami, floods, military coups, economic collapse, and political confrontations. All have led to a tourism collapse in some shape or form. But this was a one-of-a-kind crisis for which the Thais have no one to blame but themselves. Unlike other crises, this was a market that never fully recovered. In 1989, a Thai worker stole jewelry from a member of the Saudi royal family, triggering off a massive scandal. In 1990, a Saudi businessman and 3 Saudi diplomats were killed in Thailand. The crimes involved Thai law enforcement officers and the upper crust of Thai society. The outraged Saudi government went ballistic, downgrading diplomatic relations, cancelling all manpower supply contracts, stopping flights, and banning its citizens from traveling to Thailand. A lot more background details are available here. My focus today will be on the travel and tourism fallout and the potential benefits of the rapprochement. Before the crimes, the Saudi market was the largest visitor source market from the Middle East and enjoying steady growth, suffering a slight decline in 1988 due to other tensions in the Middle East and political unrest in Thailand following the end of the Prem government. This table shows the number of Saudi passport holders who visited Thailand during this period. This table shows the actual number of arrivals from Saudi Arabia as a country of residence. It includes the sizable number of expatriates living in Saudi Arabia. A comparison with the table showing arrivals by nationality will indicate roughly 20,000 expatriates per year. The average length of stay rose from 9 days in 1987 to 11 days in 1988. The total number of tourist nights was also up by 10%. Air links catered to the strong labor traffic as well as travel for both leisure and business. Bangkok was Saudia's leading destination in Southeast Asia, with daily flights to both Riyadh and Jeddah. These ads appeared in Thailand's prominent travel consumer magazine Look East in 1986. The ad on the left was specifically targeted at the cargo market, showing the popularity of Thai strawberries in Saudi Arabia and the airline's role in transporting them. Clearly, Thai agricultural sector was also a major beneficiary of the then strong relations between the two countries. The airline was also a prominent supporter of the local travel trade press. These front page ads appeared in the leading travel trade publication TTR. In turn, Thai Airways International was flying 5 times a week to Dhahran, home city of Aramco, the giant oil company, and thrice weekly to Riyadh. These flights were increased later. Both airlines also carried significant numbers of Thai Muslims for religious purposes. Elsewhere in Asia, the airline also flew to Manila and Jakarta. This ad appeared in the Far Eastern Economic Review in 1988. The market collapsed in 1989-1990 after the killings, falling by 70%. The situation was worsened by the 1990 invasion of Kuwait by the Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein and the tensions it created region-wide. Because of the high average length of stay, the total number of tourist nights suffered an even more catastrophic decline. The Tourism Authority of Thailand did not provide a specific table for the decline in average daily expenditure. As the Saudis had an average daily spend of roughly $100 per person per day, the economic damage was substantial. Unlike other crises, this market never fully recovered. Hence, Thailand continued to suffer the loss year after year. Some university or think tank would find it worthwhile to do a detailed study of the damage done to Thailand over 3 decades by the perpetrators who ordered and executed the crimes of 1989-1990. However, Saudis and expatriates still found ways to keep coming to Thailand. This infographic shows that in 2018, the Buddhist year 2561, a total of 37,000 Saudis and expatriates came to Thailand via secondary cities. It provides a detailed breakdown profile of visitors from Saudi Arabia, covering places of visit, accommodation, and spending habits within Thailand. The overall feeling is that the people of Saudi Arabia are still fond of Thailand and enjoy coming here. Now a new chapter has opened as the two countries look to put the past behind them. According to this announcement on the left posted on the Saudi Foreign Ministry website, the two countries have a convergence of views on many issues of common concern. On the right, someone named Ibrahim Al-Muqbil, no relation to me, announced that Saudis will be able to travel to Thailand without visas. Saudi Arabia will open up labor contracts for Thai workers and appoint an ambassador to Bangkok. Here is a quote from the official Thai statement posted on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. It expresses sincere regrets over the crimes of 1989-1990 and promises to reopen the cases if new, well-founded evidence emerges. These quotes contain some very important indicators of future directions, covering all aspects of relations, including specifically the promotion of interfaith dialogue and multiculturalism. Certainly, tourism will be a prime beneficiary, not just in terms of inbound visitors from Saudi Arabia to Thailand. Saudis are now in a post-oil era and looking to develop their own tourism industry. Major projects and developments are underway. Many Thais who lose their jobs due to the COVID crisis or seek opportunities abroad may find it useful to try their luck in Saudi Arabia. This too will benefit Thailand via remittances. Indeed, the ripple effect benefits are widespread. It will improve Thailand's relations with the Islamic world at large. That in turn will lead to more visitors from the Islamic countries. It will certainly enhance exports of Thailand's halal products and benefit the agricultural sector. On the geopolitical front, Thailand will certainly be keen to work with the Saudis to find ways to end the unrest in South Thailand. If that materializes, it could lead to more Saudi investments in South Thailand, where there is enormous untapped potential for tourism and commerce. That in turn will enhance the stability of the border regions between Thailand and Malaysia and promote ASEAN integration via that important land bridge. Overall, the benefit of peacemaking and even a small glimmer of light in an age of darkness gives cause for hope and restores badly needed trust in leadership. Thank you for watching. If this report gave you food for thought, please click like and subscribe to the Travel Impact Newswire channel. You can also access my earlier groundbreaking YouTube lectures on my website at the link on the screen. Academics, consultants, and anyone else who uses any of the material, please kindly have the professional courtesy to give credit. Thank you, Sawadee krap, and Salam Alaikum wa Rahmatullah wa Barakatuhu.